Good evening. My name is Leslie Weckeser, and I'm the proud and honored principal of Southeastern Regional. On behalf of the school committee, administration, students, and staff, I'd like to welcome you all to tonight's commencement ceremony. I would like to ask our class president, Trista Sicard, a graduate of the plumbing program from Mansfield, to lead us in a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. I would like you to please remain standing after that for our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All set?
Thank you, Trista. I now would like to welcome Olivia Silva, a graduate from the Video and Performing Arts program from Norton, to come and sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow. Thank you, Olivia. I'd like to begin tonight's graduation ceremony by welcoming the families of our graduates, members of our school committee who are in attendance tonight, Tony Branch of Brockton, Jerson Montero from Brockton, Michael Petrowski from Easton, Andrew Heath from East Bridgewater, Mindy Kepner from Sharon, Robin Zoll from Stoughton, and Sue Sullivan from West Bridgewater. Additionally, I would like to thank Senator Brady for coming this evening, and Representative Doherty. Thank you for joining us. Most important, congratulations and welcome, class of 2022. You can all be seated. Graduates, I want you to please take a moment to reflect where life has taken you the last 4 years. The happy times of a worry-free world, the stress of maneuvering through sudden impact of change, pedaling and fighting through to get life back to where you knew it, the wisdom of learning precautions along the way, and the courage to fight to make it to the finish line. Through all of this, It is you that has been the glue that kept the Southeastern community together. Not only did you remind us on a daily basis of how wonderful our school is, you taught us all to push forward. Your class accomplished more than any other graduating class in history. Your cooperative education numbers, and you earned $1.4 million while on co-op. 31 of you are receiving associate's degrees at the same time as your diploma. Several of you led student initiatives to revitalize our One Southeastern community. You found your voices. You worked side by side with adults and underclassmen and chose the high road every single time. My parting words for you are to listen to others, learn from each other's perspectives, make your own journey, and have the courage not to follow in the footsteps of others. I want you to allow yourself time to laugh, work hard, appreciate what is important to you, and never, ever, ever let anyone tell you that you are not worthy. You are very amazing young men and women, and I have been proud to be your principal. Thank you. Our first speaker of the evening is Superintendent Lopes of the Southeastern School District. Mr. Lopes.
Good evening. Congratulations. Over the last 15 years, I've had the pleasure and honor of speaking to many graduating classes. When thinking about my 15th and final high school graduation speech, I began by reviewing my comments from the past years. I have been congratulating graduates and their families and trying to offer some advice that they could use in the future. What I've come to realize in this, my final year, is that I've had it all wrong. Instead of giving you advice, I need to thank you for what you have already been able to accomplish and what you will accomplish that others before you could not. I am the student, not the teacher. When I look out at the class of 2022, I see a bright future for our country and our world. I see hope, compassion, and promise. The fact is that as a society, my generation and the generations before me have been able to make some improvements, but many of the same injustices, inequities, and issues still remain. We have rising national debt, college costs are out of control, and it's harder than ever to own your own home. But like I said, the class of 22 and beyond, I see hope, compassion, and promise. You have technical skills that are heavily sought after. You have survived the global pandemic, and you have a voice. You may have heard the quote, "Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it." It's a great quote. We must study the past and learn from it. However, as we try to move forward to make impactful change, we are often burdened by the baggage, traditions, policies, and protocols currently in place. My generation is full of future thinkers trying to improve society while not being willing to upset the apple cart. Another saying that means to spoil a plan or disturb the status quo. So as a result, we do a lot of talking, but see little improvement. But you are the generation of future thinkers. You were born for this. You are ready not only to lead us, but also teach us. Future thinkers are not restricted by the past. There is nothing to disrupt. You have a clean slate. So I want to thank you for what you will do. You will eliminate racism. You will bring about gender equity. You will eradicate poverty and food insecurities. And you'll reimagine and restore the American dream. So I thank you and I look forward to learning from you. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Superintendent Lopes. Next, I would like to invite Salutatorian Brianna Pyers, a graduate from the Medical Assisting Program from Brockton, for a few words.
Good evening, everyone. As she said, my name is Brianna Pyres, and I'm a senior in medical assisting. And I just want to welcome all administration, teachers, faculty, parents, family members, friends, and the class of 2022. After 4 years, we finally made it. As freshmen, we thought this day would never come. We came into this school with fresh eyes and fresh faces, ready to dive into the opportunities a vocational school would offer. With 21 different and unique vocational programs, we were able to find a shop that best fit each of us. In these shops, we were able to form bonds like no other and friendships that could last a lifetime. But we gained so many new experiences, skills, and opportunities which we'll take with us after graduation. Our vocational programs weren't the only aspects of our high school experience that helped shape the people who we are today. Alongside our programs, we were able to balance academic classes, sports, extracurricular activities, and much more. Some of which include taking AP classes, becoming class president, competing in Skills USA, taking advantage of dual enrollment, going out on co-op, volunteering outside of school, and participating in and winning medals in sports. We were able to balance and accomplish so many amazing things these last 4 years, but that doesn't mean it was all one smooth ride. When I think about what our class has been through and accomplished, I'm reminded of a saying my mother constantly tells me. She says, "Preguiça cata danada." And in literal terms, that translates to, laziness gets you nothing. Now, this may sound harsh, but it represents exactly what we've done, especially during our junior year and the beginning of this global pandemic. This was a time where giving up and shutting down was the easier option. However, we didn't allow ourselves to be lazy. We pushed through this difficult time and made it out the other end as seniors with exemplary leadership skills, problem-solving skills, and utmost maturity. Not to mention all the struggles we have dealt with as a community, or even the ones we may have dealt with alone. I believe I speak on behalf of all the people here today when I say I'm extremely proud of each and every one of us. I mean, look at what we've accomplished. There are close to 200 seniors out on co-op, over 30 seniors who are graduating with associate's degrees, over 70 students who have received toolships and scholarships, and we've gained over 700 certifications in our vocational programs. We've shown everyone that we have the ability to accomplish great things and that we'll continue to do so. Whether we choose to continue our trades after high school, continue our education to become something more, or joining the military. As Maya Angelou once said, as long as you're breathing, it's never too late to do something good. So whatever that option may be, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors and know that you all can make a difference. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2022.
Wow. Now I would like to welcome Alyssa to the stage. Alyssa Robillard, your class valedictorian. Alyssa is also from the Medical Assisting Program and also from Norton. She is going to leave her words of wisdom on you this evening.
Good evening, students, parents, caregivers, staff, and faculty. My name is Alyssa Robillard. I am a senior medical assisting from Norton, and here I welcome you to the graduation of the class of 2022. As the valedictorian, I was asked to write a speech about my time here at Southeastern that can connect to each and every senior. One speech, 4 years, 347 seniors. Yeah, that's no biggie. There was 100 ways that I brainstormed of which direction I could take this speech. I could take the COVID route, or I could take the high road where we commemorate the 347 seniors, 31 Massasoit Associate degrees in liberal arts, and those that stuck with us through it all as we walk across the stage today. Seniors, as we look upon these past 4 years, let's make the lesson of putting ourselves first be a priority over the lessons about proving trigonometric functions or reading the 10 chapters that are now on your plate because of procrastination. Let us feel proud of the accomplishments and struggles that we have dealt with these past 4 years, the losses that we have gained from, and the amazing friendships that have echoed laughter throughout these hallways. Looking back, we were asked, why did you come to Southeastern? It was because of the wide range of diversity, the countless paths that could spark our career, and the close-knit community that we call One Southeastern. Now I write this speech as one who is not exactly the ideal hawk. I never really participated in sports or clubs. I have gone to very few sports games. I'm a part of National Honor Society. You may be wondering if I dedicated my whole life to school. I did not. I did spend the necessary time to get the assignment done and redid it if the grade was not to my standards. Yet I will let you in on what actually happened. My standards were just set higher. I'm not saying that we should not reach for the stars, but when do we actually feel satisfied for reaching them? Why is it that when we finally achieve that goal, we do not have a bright shining star in our hand? Instead, we move on to the next deadline and standard that is to be met. It was because of these moments that finally in my senior year, I realized I was not learning my standard math, English, science, or history. I was learning the life lessons of accepting the outcomes of reality. The grades that are portrayed on a document 4 times a year do not define who I am as a person. So here is lesson 1. You should never connect your worth to a number or a letter that you receive. Lesson 2, never be afraid to reach out for help because it is your education that you are enhancing and growth. Sometimes the resources being given to you may need more than just a 70-minute period. As I commit to the University of Rhode Island for their nursing BSN program, I am stating that going to a vocational school only made me work 10 times harder and focus more diligently in my field. My third lesson to you all as you continue on with your next chapter is that whatever path you take, your dedication, perseverance, and adaptability to change is what makes every one of you more than capable of accomplishing the goals you set forth. As I mentioned in the beginning of this speech, I did not know the path I would take. Yet, as Mr. Estime would call it, here is my meaning of the work as a whole. The path I have chosen was taking the high road, taking the road where we acknowledge that these past 4 years have been anything but easy. We, the class of 2022, have overcome so many obstacles. I mean, talk about being behind a screen for almost 2 years and then what felt like one midterm and a certification later, we are here today flipping our tassels to the other side. The other side sounds like a new and coming-of-age horror film, yet it is just a new side of opportunities, another side of lessons and memories that we will look back on, and an answer that will be given as to why we chose the path we did. To close this long speech that I thank you for staying awake for, I wish you all the best of luck, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Alyssa. So graduates, are you ready to see a principal get in trouble? Yeah, that would be something different. Before we begin awarding diplomas, I would like to take a moment to recognize an individual who has dedicated his life to making vocational technical education what it is today. Superintendent Lopes, will you please come to the stage? Please accept this honorary diploma on behalf of the school committee, faculty, staff, alumni, and class of 2022 for your outstanding dedication, contributions to the vocational technical education in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and congratulations on your retirement. So kids, in case you're wondering, his vocational program was how to master anything on YouTube and learn how to do it. And I'm probably going to get in trouble. All right, so there's just one more thing that we need to do. As we begin handing out and calling your names for diplomas, I want you to wait until the very last student receives their diploma. I know you're all going to be very excited. But before you get let loose, throw your caps and greet each other and your families, I'm going to need one more minute to certify you as graduates, and then you can begin your celebration. I also ask that your families remain seated until the end of the ceremony. At this time, I would like to call Superintendent Lopes back up for the presentation of your diplomas.
And now, the graduates from Medical Assisting, your valedictorian, Alyssa Robillard. Your salutatorian, Brianna Pires. Melisha Abraham. Ashley Barjon, also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Michelle Nicene Chaplin, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Lillian Elizabeth Zernowski. Eva Lisa DePina. Ruth Gigi Duperville, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Yolanda Exilian, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Nazalia Fernandez. Jamie Lynn Foley. Sargine Fortin. Brianna Furtado Fernandez. Edith Germain, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Niliana Gomes. Talisa Gonçalves. Emmanuel Ismay, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Sanaya Johnson, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Alexia Jade Kerr. Alexandra Catherine McCoy. Alexandra Catherine McCourt. Jason Nguyen. Maria B. Pelaguachi Lima. Jaleesa Perez. Hosanna Rodriguez. Anaya Rodriguez. Elizabeth Silva. Camille Isabel Texera. Jasper Wolfgang Thomas Clement. And now, the graduates from Natural and Life Sciences, Jasper Wolfgang Thomas Clement. Brendan Cohen. Piper Lynn Culp, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Oliver Eaton, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Nicholas Ferroli. Colin Holloway. Amanda Jackson. Robin Danielle Johnson. Isabella Rose Licciardi. Bianca Pires. Olivia Scott Andrade. Olivia Scott Andrade. Hold on. One more time. Paulo Miguel Suarez. Yeah, sure, that's right. What's this? Suarez. Paulo Miguel Suarez. Samantha Rose Topa. What's the name? Janaya Ariel. So hold up 1 second. And now, the graduates from Nurse Assisting, Janaya Ariel Cooper. One more time. Kaylee Elaine DiMartino. Raquel Dos Reis. Darlene Zonigo, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Naika Floresim. De'Aaron Willow Jones. Jaslyn Nayeli Mercado, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Skyla Judith Nadeau. E. Katerini Nicolaidu. Carla Pina. Rosamila Vanessa Rosa. What is it? Tamba Sewa. Tamba Sewa, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Anna Paula Souza, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Ariella Jasmine May Taylor. Liani Texera. It's TheBrockton. Yep. Aurora Lynn TheBrockton. Alexa Catherine Wright, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Caleb Allison. And now the graduates from Precision Machine Engineering, Caleb Allison. Kylie Shannon Jansen. Kylie Shannon Jensen. Kenley LaSaint. What? Cindy Pass. Cindy Pass. Daisy Peralta. Daisy Peralta. Shay Perkins. Stappen. Kayla Marie Stappen. What? Justin. Justin Gerald Wilcox. Ayala. I know. And now, the graduates from Video and Performing Arts, Destiny Ayala Gonzalez. Precious Marie Isabel Bembry. Precious Marie Isabel Bembry. Trinity Buckley. Tyler James, also known as TJ Chamberlain. Avaya Clark. Delore Ihade. What is it? William Folan. What? Antonio Gomes Noyce. What? No. 'Cause I can't. Jacob Howland. I don't know that person, but okay. Good. You're gonna... Okay. Emma Rose Leahy. Miss Harambe. What? Miss Harambe. Fanny Mizarambe. Kayla Baptista Montero. Alyssa Kayla Baptista Montero. Jacob Nalbandian. Delilah Parma. Tai Shanks. I don't know this. Olivia Rose Silva. Kaya Lynn Wallen. She's a great kid. Yeah. That'll do. And now, the graduates from Advanced Manufacturing and Welding, Austin Chandler Anderson. She's got it. Hard part's done. Grace Campbell. She already did all the work. This is Del Greco. Tyler Del Greco. Ariana Isabel Harris. Griffin Harvey. Colleen McEachran. Yeah. Colin McLaughlin. Yeah. Carly Elizabeth Raymond. Woo! Sebastian Roy. Julia Sautak. Vidal? So Laura Vidal. Laura Vidal Wanzeller. You're advertising, right? And now, the graduates from Advertising and Design, Jocelina Alves. Naji? Naji. Naji. Neji. I got. Ambrose. Neji Ambrose. I need to hear from the person, not from you, okay? Khadijah Arujo. Khadijah Arujo. Malaya Tiana Butler. Valencia Calix. Omar Carrion. Emily Poston Dodds.
My middle name is Kirsten. Kirsten. I'm just making sure.
Emily? Kirsten. Yep. Emily Kirsten Dodds. Benjamin James Eng. Benjamin James Eng. Alexis Gardner. Alexis Gardner. Was it? Michael Gideon. Elise Gill. Elise Gill. Nazario. Xavier Nazario. Xavier Nazario. Chrissia Marie Ortiz. Antonia Marie Rappold. Brittany Michelle Riley, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Jadaliza De Silva Rodriguez. Ibrahim Ali Ibrahim Safiyawi. Nathan Chris Raphael Sees. Connor Bryson Tartamella. Yeah, I know the last name. Connor Bryson Tartamella. Justin Terrelong. Shensley Jonathan Theodat. Andrew Walker. Monty Trayvon Yassin. DeMonte Trayvon Yassin. And now, the graduates from Automotive Technology, Stephen Bamford. Nicholas Casali. Juan Diaz. Jordan Fernandez. Evan Green. Liam Kelly. Ian Lacey. Joseph Neal McQueen. Devin Mendez. Karim Murray. Carl Andy Renee Nuviem. Ryan Newen. Sophia Lynn Rose Palazza. Dylan Raposo. Angelo Rivera. Christian Rodriguez. Nathan Sandstrom. Igor Segredo. Josephine Isabella Sheaf. Javon Somerville. Colin Susi. Dylan Woodward. And now, the graduates from carpentry, Lucas Barbosa. Olivier Boisvert. James Cooper. What is it? Destiny? Destine. Jonathan Destine. Michael Holmes. Elijah Jordan Howard. Esther Darla Lewis. Victoria Lee Myers. Michael Powers. Marquise Ross. Isaiah Marquise Ross. Roselle. James Roselle. Rebecca Ellen Russell. Sophia Ryan. Julian Santiago. Sean Seville. Maripas Orina Ortiz. The fourth? You want the fourth at the end? Okay. Ralph Weber the fourth. Eric Martin Wyman. Just hold up and say. And now, the graduates from Computer and Electrical Engineering, Christopher Barros. Zachary Bell Scarpati. Samantha Bryant. What's it? Nicholas DePrimio. Christian Escribano. John Espinal. Marcel Miguel Espinoza. Matthew Charles Esty. Xavier Garcia. Xavier Garcia. Sean Michael Gilman. Osarense Igade. Sophia Johnson. Ricardo Joseph. Ricardo Joseph. Owen Maciel, also a recipient of an associate degree from Massasoit Community College. Evan McIntyre. Joseph Riom. Lena G. Santos Afonso. Ryan Wallen. Emily Maria Wilson.
And now the graduates of the plumbing shop. Class President, Trista Marie Sicard. Natalina Jolene Almeida. Isaiah Bernard. Also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Michael Anthony DaCosta Burrows. Also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Daniel Lewis Carter. William James Clark. Elijah DeGrassa. Benjamin Erbil Durelian. Matthew Richard English. Megan E. Ford. Zanilda Andrade Gonsalves. Also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. John Grassa. Christopher Gregory Rodriguez Jr. Brandon Michael Hooper. Daniel Marsal. Riley Samantha O'Brien. Josh Bradford Piesco. John Rizzo Prendergast. Jake Kenneth Previtt. Kiara Mary Rocha. Caleb Rose. Giovanni Anesino Sheaf. Thomas Thistle. James Kane Trumbull. And now the graduates from Collision Repair and Restoration. Levante Jeremiah Lee Brown. Jeremiah Charles. Giovanni Cruz. Nicholas Crow. Brian James Jansen. Antoine Emmanuel Jean Poix. James Paul McCauley. Jonathan William Morse. This guy. Jalen Max Sakeda. Jason Siltonen. Owen Soden Moore. Now the graduates from cosmetology. Victoria Isabel Andino. Joe. Juliana Jacqueline Carey. Janelis Carmen Colon. Ashanti Da Costa. Madison Elizabeth Dupee. Ayana Gomes Brady. Alexa Ray Kessler. Nivea Mendez. Alina Alyssa Montron. Veronica Kylie O'Connell. Celine Saliba. Chase Naila Trainum. And now the graduates from Culinary Arts. Maria Lucia Rizendi Antunes. Ray Rory Aurelian. Joseph Dos Reis Borges. Christopher Michael Colby. Shamira, excellent, also recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Well, hello. Congratulations. Rebecca Jones. Jacob Margolis. Maria Fernandez Montron. Shailene Sanchez Mello. Joe Smith. And now the dental assisting shop. Julia Denise Alfonso. Valeria Gonçalves Antunes. Shania Capri, also recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Caitlin Rosanna Freira Cunha. Melanie Rodriguez de Barros. Talia Desrivo. Jeffrey Diaz. Arvin Exantus. Natalia Alexis Fox. Teresa Marie Gilbride, also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Aaliyah Dos Santos Gonçalves. Ellie Montero Miranda. Serena Kayla Neves. Priscilla and Nicholas. Chelsea Corinne Pirot. Leilani Anaí Rodriguez. And now the graduates from early education and care. Haley Brooke Austin. Ariana Jean Bullock. Kayla Rose Duverger. Kayla Rose Duverger. Kaylee Sky Frierson. Tyson D. Jones. Summer Lynn Lascivita. Larissa DeAndrade Lopes. Haley Jan Lorsay. Kaylee Michelle McAvoy, also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Ava Saley. I got your card. Thank you. Of course. Ruby Sarah Strom. Aristea Stacy Tsitsopoulos. Jomaira Lee. Jomaira Lee Svon. And now the graduates from Electrical. Juvensky Verlos. Mauro Fons Borges. Okay. Anthony Michael Burrows. James Connors. Daniel Cook. Joshua Coyne. I'm gonna say Cassidy. Do you just want the R or just Cassidy? Cassidy Dickinson. Tyler Dye. Jordan Elizabeth Entwistle. Charles Gerard Fisk. Lily M. Mazankis O'Grady. Ryan Michael Melberg. Ashton Brian Milligan. Tyler Mackenzie Murray. Devin Powers. Adolfo Texera de Pina Jr. Mason James Trukey. Jason Charles Vaughn. And now the graduates from the heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration shop. Jack Lou Atkins. Jorge A. Ayala Gonzalez. Thomas Buck. Julian Anthony Burgos. Paul Richard Chapman. Noah Dos Reis. Joshua King. Logan Ross Coxius. No, John. Alan LeBlanc. All right. Gary Matta. Cedric Pierre. Deontay Malik Saunders. Nolan Sturdivant. Samantha Lynn Thompson. Jaden Tolbert. Shane Christopher Willis. And now the graduates from the Legal and Protective Services shop. Trisha Kiana Gomes Barros. Colin James Bennett, also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Kajeen Laurie Cadet, also a recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. David E. Cameron. Jalen DeRosa. Nathaniel Duperville. Raquela P. Erelis. You want Marie? Emily Marie Espinal. Lordiana Etienne, also recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Roxanne Aurelus Francois. Christian Hannigan. Ashley Hayward. Zakaria Hassan Henry. Meoling Isamar Hernandez. Madeline Ann Horning. Chelsea Alyssa Lopes. Diana Liz Lugo Cabrera. Christian M. Nicholas. Kenny Oliveira. Tauzanea Riley Sherion. Charlene Marie Sheehan. Denzel Soares. Ricardi St. Cloud. Ariel Rain Taylor. Also recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. Samantha Ryan Tweedy. Leilani Yvette Villafane. Alexis L. Waugh. Adriana Lene Uera. Adriana Teresa Wushki. And now the Marketing and Entrepreneurship Shop. Daniele Aguirre. Samantha Bauer. Justin Bethelmy. Jose Cabral. Obed Cruz. Aaron Durbis. Keanu Fernandez. Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez. Matthew Howe. Giovanni Mendez. Shakia Mesador. Di DeMarco Dominique Dante Miller, also recipient of an associate's degree from Massasoit Community College. All right, that's it. Abby Patine. Esther Tavares Ramos. Jason Ribeiro. Ivy Perros Rodriguez. Mario Varela Carrion. And last but not least, Adrian Romero Williams.
Yeah, well, last year you did.
No, we did both. You just read the whole thing.
Okay. All right, wait. Remember, we wait. Thank you. Okay, graduates, please stand up so I can officiate you. Hold. Acting on the recommendation of all the facilities concerned by the virtue and authority vested in me by Southeastern Regional Technical School Committee, the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, the Division of Career and Technical Education, and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon each of you a high school diploma and a vocational certificate in the program earned with all its rights, honors, and responsibilities. You are now alumni.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. something